Hi loves, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I make new videos every other week, so be sure you subscribe and turn on my bell notifications so you don't miss a thing. This week is going to be all about journaling prompts. Last November, I challenged myself to journal at least a page every single day, and I really did enjoy this challenge, but the only problem I faced was finding good prompts to write on. So I'm here to share some fun journaling prompts that will hopefully inspire you to write more. Or maybe this could even kick off your own month of journaling. I feel like journaling is such an incredible and healing thing too. Whenever I write, it's like a whole different person comes out and I'm like talking to myself in a completely new way. It's weird, but it's good. I really hope you guys enjoy these, and I hope they're able to give you some like release or comfort and explore who you are as a person a little bit more. So let's get right into these prompts. Number 1, if you were the ruler of the world for one day and everyone was on board with it, what are 3 things you would do or change, and how would you do them? You can talk about problems you would solve here, or different things you would want people to learn or understand. You can really be creative with this one. If you were to change one thing about your past without consequence to your current reality, what would you change? It could be a small thing, like something you wish you never said, or even like a haircut you wish you never had, or it can be something huge that affected your life in a major way. But for this one, there's a little bit of a twist. At the end, I want you to write at least 2 or 3 sentences on why you think things worked out for the better and what you were able to learn or take away from that experience. Number 3 is what is the most important life lesson that you've learned so far. Number 4 is what are 5 things that you would like to learn more about, and how would it benefit you to know these things? It can be a skill, a mental tool, or even something huge like learning a new language or flying an airplane. Number 5 is what song spoke to you the most recently? How did your body react to hearing it for the first time? What's your favorite set of lyrics? And what is the first thing about this song that really caught your attention? The current song that's been floating around in my head is Doomsday by Lizzie McAlpine. The first time I heard the song, I got like full body chills. The instrumental track is just so haunting and different from all of the rest of the songs she's made up until this point. If you haven't checked out her music, I really recommend her music. I will leave a little link in the description box below if you want to hear the song I'm talking about. Number 6, if you were granted the ability to fly, what's the first adventure you would go on? You can tell this like a story or a poem if you'd like. Talk about your route and explain all the things you would see and the places you'd go. Would you go during the day or during the night? What would the weather be like? Really focus on the details in this and try your best to get lost within this prompt. Number 7 is what is something you thought about life when you were younger that ended up not being true? And do you wish that prediction would have been correct? There are so many things I believed as a kid that just aren't true at all, and they're kind of funny to look back at now. And also, you can make this prompt as deep as you'd like to. Really just write what's ever in your head. Number 8 is if you had the ability to talk with your past self, what would you say to them? Give little you some encouragement or words of reassurance, or even a life lesson you wish that you were taught growing up. You can really write this like a speech as well, like just plan out what you would like to say if you ever got the chance to. This might be really hard for some people to do, and that's totally okay. Skip it if you're not comfortable writing about this topic. I kind of included 35, so if you were going to do this month of writing, you have the ability to skip prompts if you're not comfortable writing on them. Number 9, if you were to have a talk with your future self, what is something you'd ask them? You can also do a little bonus prompt off of this one if you'd like. What do you think the response to the questions you ask future you would be? Like, what do you think they would say back to you? Number 10 is what do you think the world will be like 5,000 years from now? Do you have any predictions? This is kind of like that bonus prompt, but kind of totally different. Really put yourself 5,000 years in the future. What do you think life will be like? Number 11 is what is your current favorite obsession? What about it do you like? It can be an activity, a sport, a show. I'm giving you full permission to just completely geek out over whatever it is. Number 12 is if you could broadcast one message to everyone in the world, what would it be? Why'd you choose this message, and what does it mean to you? Number 13 is what is your favorite era from the past? What do you like about it, and what do you think your life would be if you were a part of that time period? Number 14 is if the world was going to end tomorrow, what would your last day be like, and what prevents you from living like that now? Number 15 is what is your happiest memory, and what did you feel in that moment? Give as many details as possible and really get back into that memory. This is another one you could tell as a story if you'd like to. Number 16 is what are 3 things you want to accomplish in life? This can be career-wise or life milestone-wise. Go into what these things mean for you and why they're so important. Number 17 is what is something I'm willing to let go of to live life to the fullest? Number 18, what is a personality trait you really admire in other people? This can be your friend, friends, your family, coworkers, even someone you don't even know that well. Number 19 is, what does your ideal day look like? What is the weather like? Who do you spend your time with? What food are you enjoying? And what does your itinerary look like? Number 20 is, what do you feel like you need the most now? And what can you do to meet that need? This can be emotional or physical. Again, you can go as deep as you'd like with this one. Really take time to figure out what this thing is and make a game plan to achieve that and make yourself happier. Number 21 is, make a list of 5 things you're proud of yourself for. And if you just said in your head,
I don't have anything to be proud of myself for,
or
I'm just gonna skip this prompt,
hold on, because you're exactly the person that needs to do this prompt. There are always things to be proud of yourself for. I'll even give you a little bingo free space. You've survived every single bad day that you've had, and that is something amazing, and you should be proud of yourself for that. So write that down, start your list. Number 22, what is something you wish you were better at keeping up with? Don't say the Kardashians. This can be a skill or a mental health habit or even something you don't know how to do yet and want to start. Number 22 is, what is your favorite thing to daydream about? Number 24 is, what is something that never fails to make you smile? Please tell me you know that one guy with his naked guinea pig. Like, I think technically it's a skinny pig, but the pig's name is Dip. Like, Dip. And I don't know, the voice he does for that pig just makes me laugh so hard. I love it so much. It just makes me genuinely happy.
I am here with Bean and Dip. Say hi, you guys. Bean said hi, and Dip said hi.
Number 25 is, what are 10 things you're grateful for? Number 26 is, what is your favorite aesthetic? And what are some of your favorite things about it? You can tell this one like a story too, with a ton of details, and like really take the reader through that aesthetic or like a scene from that aesthetic. Another thing you can do if you really can't put it into words is like a scrapbook page out of a ton of pictures of that aesthetic. You can really be super creative with this one. Number 27 is, if there were no rules and money wasn't an issue, what would your dream job be? You can even make up your own dream job for this too. Number 27 is, what is something you're proud of yourself for overcoming? Number 29 is, how do you think you've been taking care of yourself recently? Go into how you have or haven't been taking care of yourself and what you're planning on doing to make yourself feel more taken care of and seen. Also, hi, as soon as you're done watching this video, I double dog dare you to go drink an entire glass of water. You have to do it now. It's the rules. Number 30 is, what does home feel like to you? Who or what is around you? What do you smell? What do you feel? Even something like, what does the weather look like outside when you look out your window? Number 31 is, what is something you think about often? Is this a good or a bad thing? How do you feel about the mental space it takes up? Number 32, if you were to travel anywhere in the world for one day, where would you go? What would you see? What would you do? This is another one you can tell in the form of a story if you'd like to, or even just plan out an itinerary. You could do bullet points if you'd like. It's completely up to you. Number 33 is to try writing a poem about what you did today. Even if you didn't do anything, there's always something to write about. Number 34 is, where were you this time last year? How have things changed since then? How does thinking about that make you feel? And finally, we are at the last one. Number 35 is, how do you think this month of journaling went? What did you learn about yourself, and has your mental space changed at all? So those are all the journaling prompts I have for you guys. I really hope that these were able to help you learn a little bit more about yourself, or that hopefully you're able to feel a little bit lighter from getting all these thoughts out of your head and onto paper. If you liked this video, please be sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss a thing. Stay safe, stay healthy, make good choices, and I will see you guys soon. Bye, loves.